Hey guys, it's Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode, and today we have some huge news to do with some changes happening over at the Patreon page. So don't go away, stay tuned. You just might be interested in hearing this coming up next. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. And if you're one of our regulars, then welcome back. Now, today we have a huge announcement concerning some changes happening over at the Patreon page. If you've been following this channel for any amount of time, if you've watched even just one video or just a couple of videos, then you know it's fairly customary for me to plug the Patreon page on every single video. And that's because there's so much happening over there at Patreon. Not only does it give you the opportunity to also kind of be a part of the growth of this channel and help support it, but also as you guys give to the channel, I work my hardest to give back to you as well. And so there's things available to you over at Patreon like exclusive content and early release content, because all these videos here on YouTube go to Patreon first. And then it's also just a cool place for the community because you get to kind of talk on Patreon with me a little bit. We can talk about the videos over there. You can comment over there. You can vote on polls that are exclusive to Patreon, as well as get channel updates that are exclusive to Patreon. And also, depending on the tier you sign up for, there's also free merchandise available to you as well, like t-shirts and tote bags and coffee mugs and things like that. You see me on the video, you know, talking about the Let's Play Easy Mode coffee mugs all the time, which are available for sale as well, but Patreon does offer free merchandise, and I love making that available to you guys. So if you will, just stick with me for another couple of minutes and let me kind of explain my thought process here. You know, we started this channel about 6 months ago, and like anything, when you just get started, there's going to be changes made along the way because I want to make this as good as I can, especially for you guys, for the Let's Play Easy Mode community. And you know, in watching other YouTubers and how they use Patreon, I did a lot of my pricing kind of based on what they were doing. And I've been thinking about it a lot lately, guys, and I'm not trying to cut myself short here, but at the same time, I've just been doing a lot of thinking like, you know, the way that our tiers are priced over at Patreon, you know, to sit back and say, hey, you can get the whole library, access to the entire library with early release content and exclusive content for $15. Well, I mean, that's 3 times more than it costs to get Disney Plus, right? Like, who am I to say, hey, you should spend $15 for what I'm doing? I mean, who am I, you know, versus, hey, you can go spend $6.99 on, you know, The Mandalorian. And I mean, I'm not trying to get you guys who are patrons to quit and just go sign up at Disney. But at the same time, I think maybe you can kind of get where I'm going here. And so I got thinking about it today, and I've come to the decision that it is time to revamp, or as we say in the gaming world, remaster, the whole tier plan over at Patreon. So I want to tell you guys that there are some changes happening over at Patreon that might actually entice some of you who have been riding the fence for a while to hop on over and sign up, because I really want to give more bang for the buck. Up to this point, basically the way it's broken down has been $5, $10, $15, and $25. It's been easy, normal, legend, and I think there was a legendary boss. I don't know why I didn't say easy, normal, hard, legend. Anyway, again, just getting things started out here. But the way it's been set up is that $5 will get you access to like the channel updates, and it's like a basic support tier, and it will give you like, you know, ability to vote on polls and things like that. And then at $10, people could start getting early release content. All the videos on YouTube they could see as they are released almost daily on Patreon. If you can ask any of the patrons over there, and they will tell you that I am constantly posting, sometimes 2 or 3 times in a day's time on Patreon. And then you would get into $15, and then anything above that would give you exclusive content. And I just got thinking, you know, we need to revamp this. We need to remaster the whole thing. And so as of today, I am so glad to make the announcement that if you go over and you sign up at Patreon for $5 a month, it will give you all of the early release access. So if you sign up for $5 a month and you enjoy watching the content and you would like to see these videos as they're being released on Patreon, not waiting for them to hit YouTube, you can go sign up at Patreon today for $5 a month. You can support the channel for $5, and that will give you all that stuff that you see here on YouTube. You'll be able to get it as it's released first on Patreon, but you'll also be able to still vote on polls, and you'll still get shout outs. You guys always see me now saying thank you to the patrons on each video. You'll be a part of that list as well, and you'll be able to just kind of be a part of that community and chat, and you can vote on polls. And I think you will also actually get a Let's Play Easy Mode sticker, and there's just cool things attached to that. If you head over there and you sign up for $10, and that's mostly what people seem to be interested in, is the $10 tier. I have now revamped that as well. For $10 a month, you will have access to the entire library over at Patreon. So if you're already a member over at Patreon and you're one of our $10 supporters over there, then you may now, as of this moment, you will be able to start watching the exclusive content over there. So it's gonna take me a little while to get everything revamped over there, but as of today, $10, you will have access to the entire Patreon library. And then if you choose to support the channel more than that, honestly, that's just going to give you access to better merchandise. I wish I could hand out free t-shirts and tote bags and coffee mugs and everything for $5 and $10 a month. Unfortunately, I can't do that at Patreon. So if you would like to support the channel with a bigger financial gift every month, you can still reap the reward of not only having access to the entire library and voting on polls and shout outs and all of that stuff, but you will also be able to, every 3 months, you can even sign up to be a part of the loyalty program, which will give you like a free t-shirt, tote bag, and coffee mug, and there's just other merchandise on there that you can check out as well. So that's the big announcement for today. Patreon is getting remastered, and you can go over there today, sign up to support Let's Play Easy Mode. For $5, you'll be able to get all the early release content, and if you do $10 a month, you'll be able to get the entire library. I can't thank you guys enough for everything that you do. It has meant the world to me to get to know all of you, and I have. That's the thing. Like, I've said this before. You are not some faceless mass of humanity to me. You are individuals, and you are my friends. You are my gaming buddies, and I love you so much. I know your names. Those of you who leave comments, I've gotten to know you, and I absolutely love being able, as I've given you this tiny little window into my life, a lot of you have given me that tiny little window into yours, and that means the world to me. So thank you so much for joining up here, watching the videos. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you for being a part of this amazing community of game appreciators that we've been building here. You know, for those of you who click like, and for those of you who comment on the videos, and those of you who hang out on the Black Mesa premieres that we've been doing, and we're just sitting there, you know, shooting the breeze and just talking about games that we love and things like that, and just life in general. I absolutely adore it. To those of you who have signed up on Patreon so far, thank you so much for being the initial foundation of this channel's Patreon page. I love you. I thank you so much for your support, and I hope that I will continue to earn your support moving forward. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I love you. I will talk to you again next time. But until then, take it easy.